Welcome to Team Atlas. My name is Scott, and we're going to be doing our very first Aether Revolt Draft. Before we get started, I want to remind you that this video is brought to you by AtlasCollectables.com, your source for the cheapest trading card prices on the net. And let's take a look at this pack here. Well, Merchant Stockhand, I'm not a huge fan of, but that being said, it is in fact a colorless card, so we do kind of stay open, even though it's got a blue ability. I do have Nixon in here beside me. Nick, what do you think in this pack?
I lean towards Chandra's Revolution. This card's
Yeah.
back. Aether Prisoner is also very good. Unbridled Growth is a very good card. I still think I lean towards Chandra's Revolution.
Yeah, Chandra's Revolution. Interested in that. All right, let's stick with Chandra's Revolution here. Okay, so we got Heroic Intervention, so we do have a rare that was passed to us. I do like the card. I had some success with it at our pre-release. Outland Blur also stands out to me. It's a nice beater. The issue is we would be moving into a separate color. Or another color at this point, but I think the pick here is going to be Treasure Keeper. This card, I really do like this card. It's got essentially a slower Bloodbrain Elf. So let's go ahead and take that, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, Monstrous Onslaught! God, I love this card. That being said, there is a shock in this pack. I honestly do think it has to be shock. I kind of, this early in the draft, you still kind of want to stay open, see what's being passed to you. Even though this is kind of a signal, I don't see any other green cards in this pack. So let's go ahead and take shock. Especially because this is a third pick shock. Like, are you serious? We might actually see more. So our curve is awesome, by the way. We got a 1 drop and then 2 4 drops, so that's pretty much game over, right? This is my first time drafting this set. I've only played sealed up until this point.
But I've drafted it a lot.
Nick has drafted it a lot. Nick has drafted it?
I would have taken
Drafted it?
I would have taken Heroic Intervention and then curved it. Monstrous Onslaught.
Is this like splashing for Jamoka's command? Like, is it doable?
Take the Cougar. Or Caught in the Brits. No, it's Cougar or Caught in the Brits. You choose your splash color here.
When you say cougar, what are you referring to?
It's called Leopard, I don't know. I call it
Yeah.
I like
Green has kind of seemed open until this point, but we've passed a lot of green stuff. We have passed a lot of green stuff. Green is good, though. We do have 2 removal spells already. As much as I like Caught in the Brights, let's go ahead and take the Leopard. We were not rewarded for that pick. Just go ahead and say that. We don't really have. I mean, we kind of do have an energy. Yeah, Hornet's all right. Yeah, let's take Prey Upon. Alpha, you get an energy. You get +2/+1 ton. Okay, Cat's not bad.
That's great.
Yep.
All those cats just take.
Now, I really hope we wheel that beast. That would be awesome. Crackdown Construct. I don't know if we pull a pull a Wandering Fumarole, we could be in business. Natural, however the heck you pronounce that, is pretty sweet. It's essentially a removal spell. No, absolutely not. Yeah, High Spire seems good too. We do have some solid removal thus far. Nice combat trick should be okay in a red-green deck. That being said, we need some creatures. The cat monkey's pretty good. I like the cat monkey. It's got some versatility with some counters. Yeah, I think that's the pick. As much as I like Precise Strike, I think if we're really in the market for that, we'll be able to pick it up. Can block an additional creature. That's kind of cool, actually. Cogworker Assembler is pretty sweet too, though. It's 3-drop 2/3, which isn't bad on the vanilla, and then late game it's a nice mana sink, especially if we have another artifact that we like. So I think Cogworker's Assembler is going to be the pick. Unbridled Growth, not bad. That being said, we could take. You know, we're a little light on creatures so far. The Frontline Rebel might not be a bad pick. What do you think?
Yeah, Rebel's fine.
Rebel's fine? Unbridled Growth's pretty good too, though. I like that card.
Oh, I take growth.
You would take the Growth? Alright, I'll take the Growth.
Growth is the best revolt enabler in the set.
Well,
Yeah, take
yep, absolutely. There we go. We did it. We're drafting good. Ah, now I wish I took the other thing.
No,
Yo, but like 6/2. There was a 6/2 there. Man, if we could get some Revolt cards, that would be sweet. We can actually splash for pretty much anything at this point, too. So, we could, if we pull a bomb in some sort of, well, yeah, I think Precise Strike's going to be the pick. Got a lot of 1-drops. This deck's going to play like 10 lands. Lanthu Sailback? Is that how you pronounce that? Alright, let's do it. I'm in.
card's terrible.
Yeah, your card's awful.
Cut it right now.
Well, I don't need to cut it right now. You don't know. We're pretty short on playables.
You're bad at draft. Oh, wow.
Oh, sweet! Alright. We got there. And a force to boot.
I won a match with 5 Aether Revolt just now.
Well,
Wow.
we got there.
Wow, what a reward. Shit.
We got there.
This is a great pack for you, actually.
Yeah. Oh, man. There is a lot of good stuff in here. Oh, boy.
It's delayed.
I want 4 cards out of this pack.
I want 5.
Holy smokes. Well, it's like we're taking the region, obviously. It's kind of keep an eye on this pack. We wouldn't mind wheeling an Outland board, Treasure Keeper. I don't really think we need a third Unbridled Growth, but the Shock would be nice. I doubt that'll wheel. But you never know. Hope of Gaiapur, eh? Well, the pick is obviously Shock. No, the train. I completely forgot about that. This train is insane. Yeah. This is basically, what's the land? Oh my god, Raging Ravine.
On feet.
Yeah. That actually costs less to activate.
Well, kind of not. It costs a creature to activate the trade.
Well, I need some more creatures, to be honest. That's a little light, really light on creatures.
One of those is
Yeah.
I think provides nice play.
Yeah, it's not bad.
If you have a lot of revolt triggers, which you do, I think
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the elite.
Enters the battlefield. If a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, draw a card. Yeah. I'm in for some card draw. Yep. We're also in the market for some artifact creatures as well. Might be able to turbo out this free jam region. So, ooh, Hidden Herbalist is nice. Um, Aether Herder is also very good. That actually might be the pick. The Vernon automation is really good too. Maybe we could get that back. Yeah, yeah, for sure. We're gonna take the Aether Herder here. Yep, I'm in. Need some low drop creatures too. Oh, Ornithopter. That's basically a mana rock. It's free, you know, and this is basically Mox.
I like Reckless Racing.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, Reckless Racer's awesome. This card actually was a huge beater for me in pre-release. So let's get this Saddleback out of here. So we have some. Do we have some energy stuff here?
A little bit, but
We got. No, that's a Revolt guy. I know I have some energy somewhere. Yeah, this guy. Oh, good. I get one when he enters the battlefield. Okay, that's not great. But the High Spire Infusion, I think, gives us 2, so we could make a couple of servos here. And remember, in our deck, they are mana rocks to get out this our win con. Calling it now, every single game, we're going to win, and it's going to be because of that dragon. Consulate Dreadnought, we did it. Yeah, the cavalry's insane. This card is awesome. Yeah, I don't really need to say more. Oh man, another Ferdinand automation or auto. It's not automaton, is it? Ferdinand automaton? Okay, Ferdinand automaton. Okay, it didn't really look right to me. It's a late game mana sink, man. When you get into board stalls, like that card is really good. We got another Aether Herder. Aether Herder, or do we want a Night Market Guard? It's a little bit. No, we gotta take the Aether Herder. It's a better card. Well, we got another Unbridled Growth. Night Market Guard is a nice. Comes out on. What we got here? Gremlin Infestation.
cards are good. It's good if you sideboard hate against artifacts.
Yeah.
I can take it as an option. No, that's not bad either.
Or the Reservoir Walker.
There's no side for you playing artifacts.
No, we need to lower our curve a little bit. Oh, the Outland Boar Wield. So this is the, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first pack we saw. And we got one of our wheel cards. So that's awesome. This is junk.
You take the Enforcer, it's playable then.
Yeah, not in this deck. I'm gonna take the Solvent because it's a mana rock.
Sure.
Oh, this card's bad too.
And all the artifact cards.
Yeah, the card's not bad. Creatures without flying can't block this turn. Eh. Alright, the Rebel's not bad. I'll take it. Oh, wow. We gotta take the sail back. Precise strike it is. Sure. Alright. So far so good. Oh, Lathnu Hellion. Or Welding Sparks. Renegade Freighter. Filigree Familiar. Oh, man. I could actually just take this whole pack, and I could build my deck.
I can pick as well as Sparks.
I think so too, to be honest. Like I've never been a huge fan of the Hellion Unlimited. Um,
Yeah, it's definitely both.
but the Sparks is just so good, especially like I got a bunch of artifacts in this deck. Authority of the Consuls. Hey, standard playable card. Okay, so we got picks here: Pima Outrider, Thriving Rhino, or the Kujar Seed Sculptor. And it's probably the Outrider. Rhino could be good too. No. Pima Outrider is a better card than Rhino. It makes a servo for the free jam. The Seed Sculptor is also very good. The Rhino, I think, would actually be third on my pick list there. Armorcraft Judge. This guy.
Yeah, you got a few.
It's enough that I'm willing to try it.
Yeah, but over the Rhino and Welding for the Wolf's Wonder, which is a I think you still take. Yeah, sure.
The Armorcraft Judge. The card draw. The upside to Armorcraft Judge is just so much higher. I think we're going to end up cutting one of these Precise Strikes. We definitely don't need two of those. Probably actually don't even need... We don't need any. I think the Prey Upon. Prey Upon is a better card than Precise Strike. Alright, we'll chase Dragster. Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot. Reckless Fireweaver probably wouldn't be too bad in our deck. I don't know. What do you think here? The Puzzle Knot is nice because it fuels the Aether Herder. Makes some more dudes. Old Taste Dragster.
I'm a huge fan of Dragster, though.
Yeah, I don't really want another vehicle.
Yeah.
Just the one. I'm not a fan of playing more than one vehicle. To be honest, I think the smart pick is actually Reckless Fireweaver. As crappy as that sounds, I'm a little light on some 2-drops. Yeah, High Spire's fine, I guess. It's another counter. Ooh. Guideboard Guide is alright. Appetite seems really good. Yeah, I'm in for Appetite. Another Appetite? Are you serious?
That pack is so good.
I know. Well, Appetite's the pick for me. Like, nothing. I'm not gonna splash any of those cards. I definitely don't need 2 Appetites. Speedway Fanatic. It's not very good. But it's gonna be the pick here, to be honest. Giving haste to this guy. It kind of actually makes me wish I took the Dragster now. Oh yeah, that's right. It does. Do I need a 6-drop? Because this is a 6-drop. Take the island. Yeah, everything else is kind of... yeah, I'll take... No, I don't want the cat monkey. I'll take the workshop assistant.
Right to the side.
Yeah. Rhino! Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Some people are good at Magic, some people are Scotch.
Yeah, sure, sideboard card.
What?
I could splash with Unbridled Growth. I have 2 appetites for the unnatural, though. I immediately put one in the sideboard. This is kind of ridiculous, actually. I I don't. Oh man, I'm gonna have to make some cuts. I'm at 30 cards already. Ay, 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 ay. Probably cut some. I gotta lower my curve a little bit. I'll take the puzzle knot here. No, you take the puzzle knot.
Everyone wants his stomper.
The stomper, right? I'm gonna take the. This, no way, no way. The swamp was much prettier. Okay. Overall, I think this went really well, considering we have an appetite and 2 precise strikes in the sideboard already. So, holy smokes, what do I do here? Do I really need 2 unbridled growth?
Play 15 lands.
Yeah. So I play 15 lands, and I have to cut 6 cards from this.
Like 3 lands is actually not a good play, but it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Probably for the
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. So do I keep the because I have the Rhino now? Do I keep the High Spire Infusion? Probably. I can actually. I'll probably cut Reckless Fireweaver now. I probably don't need the natural. I don't need that. I gotta cut 3 more cards. I'm not cutting Puma Riders. Outland Boar is great. Treasure Keeper is great. The Train is incredible. 2 Aether Herders. I might be able to cut 1 Aether Herder. As crazy as that sounds. I do have to lower my curve a tiny bit. Oh, I could probably cut the Frontline Rebel. I have 10 non-creature spells, hey? Seems a little high. So let's separate. Let's group these separately and see what we're dealing with here. So I think mainboarding 1 Appetite is not bad. We're definitely keeping the Train. Chandra's Revolution is very good. Maybe it's... maybe the cut is High Spire in Infusion. Yeah.
Or a 4-drop.
Yeah. But like I had 10 non-creatures. Seems kind of big. And then if I cut 1 Aether Herder, that could be the deck right there. With 2 Unbridled Growths, I think we can play. Our curve essentially stops at 5. We have, because all we need is 1 artifact, and this becomes a 5-drop itself. So I think playing, maybe it's correct to actually cut 1 Unbridled Growth and play 16 lands instead. I think that might be a better pick, or better play. Yeah, because we really only have, like, it's nice to draw a card with this late game, but we only have, oh, unless we have, I think we have 2 Revolts. High Spire is kind of nice. Yeah, when it enters the battlefield, the permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, draw a card. We have, like, we can always win a combat as well, and then play that afterwards. So I think that's the correct play. Play 16 lands. Okay. All right. Let's add some lands here. Yeah, I think Moto might be correct on this one. We do have double red for the Regent, so I think it might be closer to 7 and 9. All right. So this is the deck. We'll save that up, and we will see you guys for round 1.